There we go. Now you can hear me. Sorry, buddy. Oh my goodness, I knew I had to do that, but let me turn down this. I love having the controller for. How's my microphone sounding? Does it sound okay? Yeah, buddy. Oh my God. So literally been sitting here for probably an hour just trying to stream it. Finally I just, just did it. Oh God, yeah, of course it'll be hot. Something's hot. I'm getting turn that down. That should be good. Right on, man. That should be good. That should be good. Sounds better, yeah. Yeah. How's the audio? Sound good? I don't have the new camera yet. It hasn't shipped. It hasn't shipped yet. I bought it from Vistec online, and they're in stock in Toronto. So yeah, it hasn't shipped yet. So hopefully it comes soon. But it should be awesome. Yeah, it's gonna work perfect for my B cam. Excuse me, and for like the stills that I gotta take, it's gonna be super handy, and I got a really good deal. So yeah, man. I've been in a bit of a funk. There's no doubt about that. I did say hi to Dibs, I hope, right? Dibs, how's it going, my man? Good to see you, buddy. Been in a bit of a funk, I guess. Yeah, man, I don't know what to say. I just, yeah, I really needed to just hit the live button, and go. I gotta start editing video, and I'm gonna get back to editing tomorrow, and I got so many videos I'm behind on now, especially after shooting all that footage. I got a new 5 terabyte, one of the the orange drive, or the drive with the orange rubber, the Lacy drive. Yeah, I got a new one of those. So yeah, I got lots of footage to cut up and get ready. So, and I'm just getting it like set up. This is like just testing here, this and that, right? Like, I'm just testing things out. The table's awesome. Table turned out great. That is going to be my interview table / I'll do all my product stuff, like overhead stuff on there. And, but yeah, that's where I'm going to be doing interviews. The table turned out great. The table base turned out great. So yeah, it's gonna be nice to have the 2 cameras, right? I'll have the good camera on the guest, and then I'll have the other camera on me, right? And I need an ATEM switcher, and I can get maybe another like wide shot in there some way, But yeah, it's gonna be great. I want to do live guests in here and just have fun, with it all. But I'm just getting it kind of set up. It's completely different than it was the first time I was in here. Okay, it's completely different than that. So, yeah, man. The mini studio looks so cool. Thanks, Sammy. A little rough. I have lemon chicken tonight. It was a little sharp. Tasted like it was marinated in battery acid. Oh, nasty. Yeah, that's no good. That's no good. That's no good. Okay, I figured out that you can control audio with ATEM. Oh, you can. Interesting. Actually, I think I knew that. Because doesn't it doesn't have any XLR inputs, does it? But yeah, interesting. Yeah, and there's another system I wanna put in, a DMX lighting system. Yeah, that's perfect, Sammy. That would be perfect. Yeah, I need that, and that's what I need. I need something that can be as automatic as possible. You know, because yeah, I can't. I don't want to be switching back and forth all the time. And like you know, if it's just me doing the interview. The more automatic I can have it, right? Or you know, it would be awesome, right? And the ATEM, even if it's just that, I need to control, like you know, have an ATEM. Maybe I have a thing for maybe setting up a tablet, you know, for catching the chat. But yeah, oh yeah, speaking of chat, I gotta redo my. Are you going to be using what mic? Yeah, so I'm gonna be using the. Well, for now, yeah, I'll be using this mic. I'm thinking about getting another one of these, like another one of these setups, exactly the same, so that it doesn't look funny with the two different microphones. Because right now I got the 2020, the Audio-Technica 2020, and then I got this one. So I was thinking about getting another exact setup so that they sound exactly the same, and you know what I mean? So they sound exactly the same and look the same. I don't want it to look funky, right? So, yeah, and I don't want to buy two more mics. I want to just buy one for now, right? So, my YT was on 144p. Yeah, you can get 1080 60 on. You should be able to get 1080 60 on this stream. Why not a pod mic? It's $100 and you can buy two. Are you? Hey, wait a minute. Are you talking about the Shure SM or the MV7? Is that what you're talking about? The Shure MV7, the USB mics? That's not a bad idea, actually, Sam. Because for $100, I could buy two of them. It'd be cheaper than buying one of these. A Rode Pod. Oh, a Rode Pod mic. Oh, okay. I'll look into that. I love Rode products. I love Rode. I love the sound of Rode. Amaran, what's up, man? How's it going, bruh? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, guy. Yeah, we're finally getting back into the studio here. I'm gonna admit it. Like I've been in a funk. I've been in a complete funk lately, guys. It's been a rough couple of weeks. It's been forever and a day, for real. I know. Yeah, dudes. Well, the last time I posted any video or went live, it's been a couple weeks. I know. I'll have to take a look and see when I went on last. How are you, buddy? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, 7,000 subscribers. Yeah, we just passed 7,000 subscribers. It's excellent. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. Content. I mean, I've been posting a lot of. I've been posting a lot on the community tab. I'm trying to do that almost daily, even. But wow, yeah, the last video I published was on March 29th. It's been almost a month since I posted an actual video. Holy cow. Yeah, April 10th was my last live stream. So yeah, it's been a minute. I apologize, guys. I do apologize. I had a lot of job estimating to do. Hey, Amaran, cheers, brother. Yeah, yeah, I'm rocking a mullet. Yeah, 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 I am. Yeah, it's crazy. I need a haircut. Adam Garrity, thank you again, man, for rejoining. That's awesome. Very cool. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate you guys a lot. I'm not going anywhere. I just I just went through, I don't know, went through some crazy stuff. You know, um, first thing was the job. I was having some issues at work and you know, chasing money and just feeling really defeated over that. Like it's just like, man, like it makes no sense. Got paid. Good news. Got paid in full. Everything was good there. And yeah. You know, I lost my one of my best friends here in Edmonton. Yeah, he passed away last Tuesday morning, I would say, and that was really sad. He was a construction worker. We worked together, and that's how we met. Actually, was at work, and we became best friends like right away, instantly. Yeah, so he had already had his injury by the time I met him. He was working through it, you know. But if you guys know how construction is, you know, like it's a lot of work for a little pay. Yeah, it was just he was living with so much pain, and then the low wages and rates, and then guys trying to rip you off all the time. It's like he just gave up. And I watched him like slowly decline over the years, and just totally depressed, and you know, wouldn't really leave his house a lot. He was just not living very healthy. You know, it was really sad to see, and tried to get him off the couch a lot, like, you know, but he just it was just sad. It was just sad. I wasn't expecting to get that call quite so soon. Hell, I was kind of hoping I could make this production company take off before he would you know, got too bad, and he came and helped me film some stuff, and that made him happy. That was the only time I actually got him out of the house, was to come film stuff with me. So I lost you. Did you guys lose me? But so yeah, that just kind of screwed me up a bit. Just thinking about all that stuff, and you know, just really thinking about everything, you know. And I know that this is where I want to be. This is exactly where I want to be. You know, like this. I'm doing what I want to do. I wish, honestly, I could do this full time and not do the construction. It's just so much work. It's just so hard. Like, I mean, like if the money was there, you know, like, yeah, I would do it, but the money's not really there, you know, like it's hard. I don't know. It's hard to say. It depends on what you want to do, I guess, too. Like, this is lots of stuff. I just want to make it better. I like teaching you guys. I like teaching it. I've been doing it since I was a kid. Like, man, before I was even done high school, I started in this trades, right? And I've been working for a long time, and my dad put me to work. I was 12 years old, and he put me to work. You know, I never really had it that easy, you know. Which is good. I'm thankful for that, right? Because it made me the hard worker I am, you know. Yeah, and yeah, it's crazy times. They're it's hard getting out of the hole. I know that from my experience. I tried. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I know. And being susceptible to depression myself really sucks. Like, I might have to maybe I need to go back on my antidepressants. Honestly, maybe I should talk to my doctor, because I'm feeling really funky, guys. Like, yeah. You know what? Maybe it might be a good idea to just go back on them for a couple months or something. You know, just to you know, to rebalance out the chemicals. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy, Amaran. It really is. These times are nuts. Like, there's a lot of stuff. Like, there's just like we're lucky. Like, we're lucky to voice it out too. Yes, yeah, right. Absolutely. I like to be vulnerable. You know, I want to be vulnerable, and I want to be honest. You know, because I feel like too, like this, it's things are changing, and obviously in the world, and I know in construction too specifically, it's like, you know, for the longest time it's just a macho city, you know, like tough guy city, right? And that's just not the case anymore. Really, it's not. I bet you like there's still places in the world that are, but in metropolitan areas, you know, it's not. I wouldn't say it's like that. Yeah, Dibs. Yeah, you bet. Yeah. I do know, like, ooh, I just hit my camera. Hopefully, it didn't move too much, but I also too like noticed the diet. Like, I'm on a good vitamin regimen, and I like honestly too like we were supposed to be back to work this week. Yeah, like today would have been our first day back, and yeah, like being off for a couple weeks too, and then like I'm not back till next week, eh? And that too is just like, ugh, right? Like it's a little weird. Like it's hard to get yourself kind of organized, eh? When you're so used to it. Like my sleep schedule's so messed up because, you know, when you work a hard day in the field, like you sleep like a baby at night, right? Well, when you're not working like that hard, right? You're like you're not tired. So now that I'm sleeping like taking naps in the day again. I was like, oh man, it's crazy. Hey, Stoner, man, good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Good to see you. How are you? Excellent. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. So yeah, there's this, yeah, it's just really wild. Like this past year, I like, man, like just like suicides are way up. Um, there was somebody who just, yeah, another friend that died of cancer just out of like just boom, like an older lady, but like it was no warning whatsoever. My mom's one of my mom's best closest friends, probably my mom's most closest best friend actually. Yeah, Amaranth, that's a great idea. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that I'm taking too many vitamins? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I could check, but it's normally good. Like honestly, guys, like I'm not doing really anything that much different. My diet is a little bit different, not as much exercise from not working, but um, but yeah, yeah. Hold on here. Yeah, I was gonna say the music's probably stopped. Is a short list today. Mm. But it's the mullet. Cut it. Yeah, I know. I know my wife today. She's like, "Are you gonna get a haircut or what?" Like, yes, I'm gonna get a haircut. I am gonna get a haircut. I will. I know it's crazy. I've never had hair like this before. It's weird. I can feel it. You know, like, yeah, total mullet head. Total mullet head. That's awesome. Yeah, your mom was told to stop taking vitamins, eh? That's interesting too, eh? Yeah. Yeah, it's just been a little weird. Like, guys, like, so this is the story, okay? Like, these fuckers, okay? Like, regardless of like who did what or what, okay? They were in the wrong. Right off the bat, they were in the wrong. They cut my paycheck. They only gave me, I think it was 60%. They gave me 60% of my invoice the first time, and I bitched, right? I'm like, what the hell is this, right? Like, you don't just dock somebody without giving them a heads up first, right? Either too. I just registered a new company. The GST number, something was wrong with the GST number I submitted. They had they were able to email me about that, but they couldn't in that same email say something about the you know, the hours. They're basically they said I was billing for hours days that I didn't work, but that's not true. That's not true. But anyways, so the second check, they only gave me like 50%. They only gave me 50% of what they owed me, right? So I'm like, what the hell, man? So I lost my mind. I lost my shit, guys. Like, I really overreacted, and I don't recommend doing what I did, but I lost it. I sent emails. I not like just inside the company, right? But I went to Google. I wrote a Google review. I was so pissed because this also too, guys, was 3 times in a row from this company. Okay, 3 times in a row. A lot of work, but honestly though, it was just gonna be a pain in the ass for us. Hey, Ivy Life, good stuff, man. Metal framing, Long Beach, Cali, man. Salute, brother. Dude, yeah, that's sick. I'm jealous. Hashtag jealous. Cali, eh? Nice, man. It would be so much easier, better framing than down there, man. The warm weather, I get it, but man, it's the cold here and the gross weather here. Yucky snow. So, anyways, but yeah, we're just talking about how, you know, being private piece worker, right? And I never have like these problems, guys. Like I did before when I was younger. I had problems like that. Not too often, but I did. You know, there was a couple guys that screwed you around for money when I was younger. But at the level I'm at now, to have that happen to you is the biggest insult, guys. Like, it is such an insult, the biggest slap in the face to somebody at my level, right? And it really shouldn't happen to anybody but to do it to somebody like me after doing what I did for them, it was just like, it made no sense, right? Like, it just made no sense. But I just, yeah, anyways, that's done and taken care of. So I called this other guy that I work for, and I haven't sorted that out yet. No, I gotta dig it all normal rates. I can only pay this, and this, or whatever, and I was just like, oh man, like, I don't know, man, I don't really feel like doing it. So I called my buddy there. We worked together, and yeah, we decided not to take it, not to do it, because if any overworked and underpaid, right? Because there's no oversight. It's really bad. So I'm going to start talking to the unions in Ontario there and see what I can do about. I want to start organizing guys out here, and so they can get paid fairly, because they're not getting paid fair right now. It's crazy. Like the guys in the guys. I could, Sammy. I mean, I'm close. I'm very close. If I could double the income that I'm making right now, I could do it full time, right? And honestly, like that's not that hard. The rate that I'm growing is pretty good. I just need to get consistent and get my these ideas together. Like, I need to start getting the content out that I actually want to put out, right? Start doing these things that I've wanted to do. This whole studio, it's been in 3 years in the making. This is 3 years in the making. And oh, you keep losing me? Yeah? I wonder, hopefully it's not my internet. I don't see any issues on my end here. A little bit. I need a new, I might need a new stream key, actually. I need a 60 FPS stream key. I think I might be using the wrong stream key, but that's a good thing to remember. I gotta write that down. Hold on a second, dudes. I have to write that one down. to check that out. I know it's saying it's okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%. There was no damage to the studio, Amaran. Hey, Callie. All right. KP85. Respect, man. Respect, brother. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. Respect, man. That's great. That's another guy from Cali. That's wonderful, man. Yeah. This snow, this winter, man, was so long here. It was brutal. No worries. The studio, there was no damage. I had the caulking, the right caulking in the right places. I did the rubber bases. I did everything right. It was mint. So the water, it was only an inch high, so it never touched the drywall. I just squeegeed it out the first day because I didn't have my wet vac. And then I just kept sucking it out, and it barely got over, it never got high again. I guess kept sucking it out, right? So everything's good, and sorry, I got it all cleaned up. I washed all the walls. I washed the floors twice each. I built, so I got the shelving unit over there. I built it, I built it, put it together, but I cut sheet steel, 16 gauge sheet steel for the shelves, right? To go on the grating for it. It's that big Husky shelf, right? And it's all graded normally. So I put flat steel, and then I got 1/4 inch extruded for the top. And then I got a 3/4 ply on the bottom because I wanted to paint it purple, like my signature purple, guys. So, and then I built this table base, right? I just built this table base out of 16 gauge steel, 6-inch, right? And it's on these casters. It rolls so smooth, guys. Like, it's sick. Yeah, that's a big table. That's a granite top. It's like $600 granite piece of granite, eh? But yeah, oh my God, the winters here are awful. Yeah, it's cold, man. It's steel stud and ice and cold. This is just an awful combination. Yeah, hey guys, I know you guys will like this table. That's going to be, I'm going to have live guests here in the studio, and we're going to do like a podcast. And what got me into framing? Yeah, Joshua. Yeah, no, that's a great question. So I actually, I started as a carpenter, and well, no, that's not true. So I started in sprinklers, actually. When I was 15, I started fire protection, like sprinkler systems, right? And then I went into carpentry, and well, actually, I did electrical too. I did a lot of electrical work through high school and stuff. But anyways, I got into carpentry, and I started building a lot of like theater sets, and I did a lot of live theater, and I did a lot of television, like TV and film. Sorry, and hey Joel, man, nice. I got into like the film unions and stuff in Toronto there, and worked on some films, feature films and stuff, and I was used to work in like the art department, did a little bit of production, like grip work and things like that, but all the while though, going through college and university and doing all this, I was construction, like just carpentry really though, and painting, carpentry and painting, did a lot of painting back then, demo work, but anyway, so when I started getting more skilled as a carpenter, I was framing houses. And when I was working in film in Toronto, we started doing yeah, Dibs, no worries, brother. I'll talk to you soon, my man. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry it's not working out for you, buddy. I hope the stream is going smooth for the rest of you guys. I could have internet issues here. I just don't know. Yeah, so I was working with these directors, and they were buying buildings, and that's when I started working with steel stud in these commercial buildings. It would have been the early 2000s. Yeah, early 2000s, I'd say, is when I switched over to steel stud. And yeah, it was crazy because from that, as soon as I switched to steel stud, it's like seems like boom. I think I did film maybe for a year after that, and then I moved out west, and it's been steel stud, steel stud, steel stud, right? Yeah, I got into it because I always loved building. I've always been a hands-on person. I love building things, and the metal just, I don't know, there's something about steel. Like, I just love it. I just love steel. And I like working with it. Like, I don't know, man. I just really like steel. Like, I find it easier to work with than the wood, because the wood is fragile, it's soft, and it, it's not the straightest, like, you can make it straight, right? If you have all the gear, if you have a big wood shop, you can make wood straight. Sure, you can make it straight, you can bend it, you can do all kinds of crazy stuff with wood. But yeah, steel is just, I think the tools, I guess, to do that are just smaller, like, I don't know, it's just easier to work with, I find. It's strong, it's strong. I like strong and straight, True. That's the dimensions are always true. That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly it. That's the biggest difference right there. Yep. Yeah. And because I'm so, like, you would think it's OCD type, but it's not the, like, I don't think I'm OCD. Some people say I am, but because like, just not having it perfect, it bothers me, like, if I'm a 16th out, that bothers me, I want to be as perfect as I can every time, otherwise it bothers me. Right? So it's just, I think naturally the steel is just I'm more suited for it, right? But yeah, Joshua, yeah, you bet, man. Thanks for the question. And you're getting steel studs down in Houston, eh? Yeah, right on. Yeah, Houston. I got my Jason. My buddy Jason lives in Houston, and his sister Melinda. Yeah, they're from Houston, actually. That's Melinda's the one who I bought the painting from. Yeah, 88. Hey, man, I haven't seen you in forever. Unless it's somebody different named 88, but I'm sure I thought I seen you before, but a long time ago. I'm going back to interior system work and starting Monday. Do I have any tips to keep in mind? How long have you been out of it? How long have you been out of it? Just curious. And are you going to be, like, going more? Are you going to do steel and drywall and taping, or are you going to do one more over the other? Would you know? And were you out of construction completely, or are you going back to it? Like, were you out of construction for a while? Because if you're going back to interior system work starting Monday, I mean, I would just make sure, like if you're doing like, if you got the right stuff, make sure you got the right stuff. Like, you show up with gloves and safety glasses, right? Make sure you got Olfa blades, you got number 2 Phillips bits, a pouch. Your pouch is good to go. Get some good rest and plan, like, I always find when I'm starting back on a new job, when I was younger, not so much anymore, but when I was first starting out and, like, getting to know the new areas of the cities and stuff, I would always find, like, the routes and make sure I had everything planned ahead. Just out for years, just steel stud, drywall, and tile seam. Okay, perfect. man, make sure you got it all topped up. You know, like you got all the expendables that you need. You know, like you got blades and you got bits and you got you know, your pouch is good and snips, clamps, snips, impact, router, drywall gun. But yeah, nothing's much changed. Nothing much has changed. It's just just find your space, find your spot. You know, whatever. I like depending on whatever skill level you're at too, right? You might need to like get settled back in, you know, and to you know loosen up the cobwebs a bit. Don't take any offense to them. You know, maybe putting you at a lower level, you know, like just to work your way up again. But yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, so it is you. Good stuff. Good to see you, man. So, do you have any welding skills under my belt? Yeah, I do. I mean, I haven't welded in a long time. I have done it. But we don't do it ever for our work. No. But yeah, like the extent of, like I'm not a good welder now. I'm not a big welder, but yeah, we don't weld any of the stuff that we do. But that's something I wanted to get is like a little little rig, but because it's always handy to be able to so you know you hammer them in the ground type thing, you know. But yeah, that's it. I don't think I've ever welded. Maybe in high school a bit, but yeah, not really my thing. But I mean, I'll never forget it though. I remember the first time trying that, burnt right through the metal, right? But I'm good at that kind of thing. Like I'm good at I can hold a line really smooth. Like I can hold a line. Like that's something I'm good at doing, right? Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. That kind of stuff, definitely. Yeah, I got. Yeah. So all you need to do is you gotta kind of know what type of drywall is being used. Okay, 5/8, ½ inch. Okay, double layer. You gotta know where there's double layer. Okay, so you gotta check the wall types out, or have somebody tell you the wall types, because you gotta know where to set your studs, right? So if it's ½ inch drywall, and you're pulling your layout off of a track that's already been laid, okay, and say that track is set to run, like the drywall to run through, then you want to pull your first 16 to 16.5, right, or 16 5/8. Or 17/4 if it's double layer 5/8. You know what I mean, right? And then if it's away from a concrete, if you have to stop all your drywall 1/4 inch to 3/8 away from any concrete, okay? So that means your first 16 will be 16/4 off a concrete wall, okay? Or say if it's already drywall and you're pulling your tape measure off it, then that's just 16, right? When you're doing your doors, 4 inches, okay? That little door stub, okay, 4 inches. In from the joining wall, right? Or the joining wall, yeah. Yeah, Jonathan, I'll get to that. I'll get to that. Remember too, when you're laying out your top track, okay, if you're the one building the walls in there, and you know the wall, like the track you're pulling your top, like is level, okay, then you can just go follow the layout that you did on the bottoms, you know. So if you went 16.5 for the first one, go 16.5 at the top. But if you didn't frame those walls and you don't know it's level, just plumb up your first 16 always, right? And then in between columns, okay, like say it's a big demising wall and you got columns, don't forget to carry your 16s from one bay to the next, unless the drywall doesn't go straight over, okay? Then you don't have to worry about that. If it doesn't go straight over the column, it stops on either end of the column, and you go fresh 16s every time, right? Yeah, the 4-inch thing, yeah. What else? Layout. Yeah, man, just if you actually got to snap lines on the ground for layout, like for actual where the wall placement goes, not stud placement, then just make sure you're paying attention to the hash marks on the drawings. Okay, so they'll tell you outside to inside, inside to inside, center to center, or center to inside. Okay. Watch where the hash marks go. Pay attention to the size of the drywall, and always account for that. Plus or minus, right? Yeah. Doors. You know, your standard 3x7. So here, you know what though? So I don't confuse you. When there's doors to frame and window openings, I even today still go to the general and I tell him, okay, write down all your ROs, your steel ROs, where you want the steel for each door type and each window type. You write down where you want my steel and I'll put it there. Another thing too, not to forget, is any penetrations like or any fire rated walls. Okay, you gotta that go all the way to deck, and it's always gonna be 5/8, at least one layer 5/8 both sides. Any fire rated walls, okay? You gotta make sure you talk to HVAC, plumbing, but mainly HVAC. You want to make sure that there's any openings, right? That they need, okay? If you're doing like condos, okay, every room has a fire damper opening, okay? So you got to make sure you catch all those openings that you need to be framed, fire rated, like sometimes drywalled inside for the HVAC. You go to the HVAC foreman and you ask him to show you where all that has to go. But yeah, that's all I can think of right now, I guess. All right, so bricklayer apprentice going on his first job from the DC area. Nice, man. Yeah, bricklayer for sure. Bricklayers are a tough crowd. They're hardworking guys. Just all you got to do is first and foremost is show up on time and be there to work. Okay, whatever you do, never stand and watch somebody work. Okay, that's the worst thing you can do, is to just stand there and watch somebody work. Always like be moving and doing something, but watching at the same time. Okay, you got to figure out how to set them up for success. Okay, the guys ahead of you. Okay, so you need to learn how to lay out brick ahead of them. Okay, for them, or get the mix ready for them. Okay, and have that ready for them ahead of time. You want to make sure that they're installing. Okay. And all the time they're installing and they're not doing any labor type work, okay? Because that's the lower end guy's job. Okay, everyone has to work their way up. Okay, and that's how you learn. You start at the bottom, you work your way up. Just take good breaks. You know, like just take your regular break times. Don't be the chatty guy. I mean, bricklayers are pretty serious guys, so I'm sure you'll pick this up pretty quick. Unless it's a union job, I don't know for sure, but yeah, no, just show up on time and get there nice and early and just show up every day. That's the main thing, guy. Like hard work and guys who are regular and work hard, they'll be successful. So, but yeah, man, the DC area, hey, that's cool. That's very cool. How's the tunes going, dudes? Right on. Very cool, man. Hey, Israel, how are you, man? Good to see you. Hello. That's great, dudes. Man, good to see everyone tonight, man. I'm glad I went live. I was like, I needed it. I needed to get out of this little funk I've been in, man. I was just like, sat here for like an hour before I went live, just like, yo, am I gonna go? Am I gonna go? Am I gonna go? Yeah, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Oh man, but I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. Yeah, this is good and productive. Yeah, this is great because now I'm just gonna get every time I stream, I kind of tweak it a little bit, right? So I got lots of tweaking to do to get the show going and get everything else going. And man, yeah, I got a lot of more room now to work in here as opposed to the first time I was in setup. It's really it's set up nice now. Yeah, a lot more room. So I can do. I'll be able to do some. Yeah, a lot more. So I don't know what I was thinking the first time I set it up. Yeah, it took up the whole half. Like it was crazy. Not a good setup. But it was because the camera, the way I had it set up, it takes a lot of space to set this camera and the lighting up. So yeah, now that I have the computers and all that all up against this one wall where they were intended, that's why I got all the plugs here, right? I got a lot more room. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. That's great, man. Jonathan, that's excellent. Excellent. Yeah, union's good because they won't be as tough, on you, which is nice. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, they're don't be nervous or anything. They'll be good as long as you dude. All you gotta do is show up and work hard, man, and you'll do well. You'll do well. Yep. Yeah, just like I said, you just gotta learn how to set them up. And yeah, man. Yeah, that's cool, dude. Yeah, clamps. That's the only way, man. Oh, not the only way. I do have advice for you. Getting something. Hold on. So, some guys, you might think this was kind of silly, but I'll tell you, man. Task pulls, right? Task pulls are right. You can get them shorter, and you can get them longer, but I got these other. What are these here? 5'3" to 10 foot. And yeah, these are great for hanging drywall on angles, like on the stairwell, on the front of the stairwells or angles. These poles are great for that. You guys have seen these in my videos, I'm sure. Actually, you've probably seen the blue ones. It's hard, okay? Because you want it to be level, and if you're just holding it there by yourself with no clamps or anything, it can move, okay? And you don't want that. So clamps, I got these clamps, the 9YRs. I got an affiliate link for them too. Let's see if I go. I'm just curious. Did I ever set that up over there? If I go this clamps. I'm trying to set up these hotkeys commands, so somebody asks something like that, I got a link or something. We'll see if it comes up. I might not have set that one up yet. Alright, but I'll show you. Yeah, shoot, my other clamps are in the bucket, but yeah. Anyways, these ones are pretty good, but there's other ones I have that have a bit of a wider and a longer reach, and they can get into more places. And these ones are heavy. Those other ones are not that heavy. Let me see here. I got a link somewhere. Where did I put that? I wonder. Maybe in videos. I think actually I might have put it here. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, these clamps right here, guys. I'm gonna link it right there. Those are the best clamps for sure. But yeah, guys. So no, that was good. I'm gonna shut her down. We're going for an hour now. I can hear the kids outside. They're knocking on the door. They want me out. So, but I'm gonna go live again, probably tomorrow, but we'll see. I'm gonna go live lots to do some testing and get everything kind of fine tuned, and see if I can get the interview kind of scene and set up before I go back to work next week. But yeah, I'm gonna gotta get editing, and yeah, I got lots of videos to show you guys, man. Oh god, of that house and all that. Yeah, it was pretty crazy, man. That I don't know if you guys seen that's almost $3 million steel stud house, eh? It's pretty crazy, eh? We got I got 3 more of those to do already, so yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be really cool. But man, yeah, thanks for coming though. Good to see you, Israel, man. Nice, man. Very cool. Good to see 88 again too, man. That's awesome. Jonathan, you'll do fine, man. I'd like to hear about it too, eh? But yeah, you'll do good. I also got if I go do new work here. My command's not working or what? I have a playlist of videos for new workers, eh? Not working anymore. Stream Elements is running, so I wonder if where's Professor X when you need him, hey? He's the one who knows all this stuff. Interesting. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So here you go. If you're new to or considering a career in construction, you want to start with these videos, and here's a playlist right there. The Nightbot link right there. That's a playlist for new workers that I put together. So, all right, guys. I want to wish you all a good night, and be safe out there. And I'll see you guys really soon. Okay. Any questions or any requests, please leave them below in the comments for me. I get back to pretty much everybody. So, and yeah, Joshua and 88, me Dibs, Joe Alpha, man, that's awesome. KP85, right on, everyone. That's so Amaran, Sammy, Ivy. That's awesome, man. Good stuff, good crowd. Very good, very good. I'm glad I went live. Have a good one, Israel. Bye for now, everyone. We'll see you soon. Let's see if I remember how to stop it now, eh?